Hello, I'm Richard Hooper and this is SatTV Week. Now I'm pleased to be joined by Leslie Klein of SEACOM. Leslie, we've spoken many times before and every year you tell me that SEACOM is more profitable and everything is going well. Is it continuing?
The profitability certainly is continuing. The company has been profitable for 10 consecutive years, every year. Although there has been a dip in sales, the profitability continues. We also started paying dividends because the company has some significant amount of cash and has no debt. So the shareholders appreciate a 4.5% dividend. But I've noticed this year that there has been a slowdown in the overall sales and overall world markets have throttled back mainly because of oil crisis, also the crisis in Russia. That is affecting us. It's a very large market for SEACOM, and China has also slowed down. So I think in general the markets this year will be softer than they were last year and the years before.
So do you, like a lot of commentators, they're saying it's a challenging time for the satellite industry. Do you agree? Yes,
I would agree that it is more difficult to get customers to open their wallets. They seem to be shell-shocked. Russia, for example, the ruble has lost 50% of its value, so our product is twice as expensive as it used to be. The Chinese market is also, in a sense, throttled back because of this bribery scenario, right? The government is very carefully looking who is buying what, and so people are very nervous there, even meeting customers. And but I think overall it's a phase. It's cyclical, it's just like anything in life, and this is probably a slower period than normal. And I think we'll get over it, and things will open up again, and we'll be doing just as well as we have done prior to this shock. And we just have to keep motoring and keep providing the products that the customers want and the support. And I think things will come back.
Now, in this climate of where everybody is looking at cost, how easy is it to sell reliable, high-quality products when there are some low-cost alternatives in the market?
I think there's a very interesting saying that some people know the price of everything and the value of nothing. So I believe that those customers, for example, like Halliburton, who have been buying from us antennas over the last 7 or 8 years, and they have close to 1,000 antennas, they never question the price because they know the reliability of the product is just as important as the price. And we think we have a fair price. And it is very difficult to convince some people that price is not everything. It's one component. There's support, there's quality, there's reliability, there's all of those things that go into a product. And for the same reason that Mercedes and BMW sell a lot of cars, some people will only buy a Ford, right? And that's the way things are. But in business, I think it's a little more challenging to say that if my car doesn't work today, it's okay. I'll wait 3 days until it gets repaired, or I'll take it into the shop and I will miss a day. I mean, if you look at the industry that we are in, where we provide extremely high reliability, an hour of downtime could cost far more than the delta in a product that you should have bought and a delta in a product that you bought. Yeah. So it is a challenging time, especially. I remember oil and gas companies actually are asking to reduce the prices when the oil shock hit, because they said that they are unable to afford the equipment now with the prices of the oil. But it will be interesting to also know that when the oil prices go back up, if they will pay more for the product.
Exactly. Now, iNet View antennas, particularly suitable for disaster recovery areas. There's a lot of disasters going on. Why are they so suitable?
I think that one of the main things, as we mentioned, is that they're cost effective. They're extremely reliable. We have antennas in the field that have been manufactured 8 or 9 years ago. They're still working. And when you have a disaster, the last thing you want is to turn something on that doesn't work. So many of them have been deployed all over the world, in the Japanese tsunami, in the U.S. New Orleans flood, and the other reason is that we have an extremely large inventory. So, for example, when the tsunami happened in Japan, we were able to sell 340 antennas within 3 weeks. I don't think anybody in the world would have been able to supply that kind of a demand for a customer who needed urgently to replace down cell towers. So there are a combination of factors: price, reliability, availability are very important to these people that we deal with, and they know that they can call SEACOM and within days have a product out the door. So that is also a very important factor during a disaster. So we tend to be able to deliver the product and deliver a quality product at the right price, and I think that's one of the reasons why we are so popular in that marketplace.
Now, what do you make of the development of the new flat panel antennas? Is that something that SEACOM is going to pursue at some stage? Or?
Actually, SEACOM has been developing the flat panel antennas for the last 3 years. We have just patented a material called we call it an engineered material, but it's like a meta material. And this material will be a basic building block of a flat antenna, electronically steerable, that hopefully will change down the road the way antennas look and the way antennas perform. And we are announcing an on-the-move product at IBC in September. That's a product that was designed and developed in conjunction with Viasat. It will be the first low-cost Ka-band cotton communication on the move antenna for vehicles, and we hope from there on we'll expand the entire portfolio of on the move antennas with panels and with new technology that will reduce the cost of these antennas from the hundreds of thousands of dollars to something significantly less.
Well, you're talking about evolving and developing new products. The industry faces a challenge. What do we expect to see over the next 12 months?
Well, I think we are spending a lot of money on R&D, millions on R&D, because we think that in the next 12 months things will improve, and those who are available and ready with the right solution will benefit. Those who are retrenching will have to catch up. It's like starting a big ship, right? It's not easy once you shut it off. It's not an easy thing to turn it on, and it's very difficult to decide if you should keep it running or turn it off. And we feel that developing these new products, looking at these new technologies, this panel technology that we are working with is a University of Waterloo project, which is $2 million, and there's 12 PhD students developing under a tutelage of a professor this new revolutionary technology, and we believe that is the wave of the future. We have to move forward, develop new products, lower cost products with higher performance, because the market is going in that direction. I think that satellites will be around for a long, long time, and they will provide continued information and bandwidth that will just not be available from any other source. And I hope that, especially in the in-motion area, that there will be cars, vehicles equipped with this type of an antenna down the road, not necessarily in 12 months, but there'll be millions of them that will be relying on a hybrid cellular and satellite connectivity. And there'll be a lot of places in the world where only satellite will work. And I am a strong believer in the Ka-band HTS satellites that are coming up, and it's very gratifying to see the number of them going up from last year to this year, which means that a lot of people are putting billions of dollars, making bets of billions of dollars that technology will actually triumph and will be ubiquitous. So I'm hopeful.
Leslie, thank you very much.
Thank you, Richard. It was a pleasure.